It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns. All bye weeks now in the rear-view mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one. Exactly
the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's Mahomes. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Looking quickly here.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On Sunday. Attack! Color.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40.
Come on, man. Big ace.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it.
And the defender comes up with it. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Offense up to the line fast. Third and long for Mahomes. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Brought in inside the 20. Stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Yellow. 43.
Working inside the red zone. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
43, 40.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling our running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Caught out wide. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pull out in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Chiefs take a 20-zip lead. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Now the first carry for Quincy. What a hit, and the ball's loose. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, coach is going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, Larry.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
The 34-yard line.
Hey, Ace. 1-1. 2-2. Shift.
Back to throw. Murray. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Again, it's Murray to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect. Looking for Harold Fanning Jr. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
Their own 14-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. And dose of the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Throwing the out route complete. He's out of bounds as there's a flag down. This one should be on the defender who jumped early. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. And he just get the play off. Completed to his running back. He has room past the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-0 our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. running it after the penalty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game.
Harrison Butker.
3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Fields this one at the 3. Making some progress here. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics.
And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Riley Moss with the pick. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. All right, Brock, I try never to ask this, but I just feel like in this situation, do we even need to play second half today? What do you think?
Kate, you should never have asked us. Because if Frank Reich and those Buffalo Bills had that thought, they would have never come back against those Oilers in the playoff game.
Really good point. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First and 10.
And the give, here's Judkins. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And they take him down right along the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Judkins running between the tackles. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Kyler to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's making a bid for it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Judkins up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. Fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming here from the 12. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Has it downfield, working the left. So that's our 2-minute warning, Brock. 1:57 left on the scoreboard. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down throw, Mahomes. Running right side by Wills. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. They'll try and punch it in. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Call it a handful on that run. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal.
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. From the red zone on 1st. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs continue adding on to that lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns chop some of the lead off before the half.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
22 yards. And a first down.
From the red zone now. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get more points to end a lopsided first half. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs tack on 7 more to their lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. Lost control of another one. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's out a little short of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Murray Judy with the grab. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's good for a Browns first down.
2-2.
Here's Judkins on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Murray to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That finds Miller, complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, they'll run. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Connects with Riley. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, 43, 43. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Wide.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Harrison Butker to kick off for
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields the hard squib kick. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. On the give, it's Miller. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Kyler looking to throw. Hits his running back. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 30.
1st and 10, Murray. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1st down from the 42. From the gun, it's Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation. That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.